Hey guys, this is Austin. So tomorrow the Battlefield 4 PC beta comes out for everyone, and even though it is only a beta with a single multiplayer map, I figured it would be a good idea to run it through a few graphics cards to see exactly what kind of computer you're going to need to run Battlefield 4. First of all, let me go over the 4 different quality settings. Low is, well, pretty low. Textures are very basic, and the lack of anti-aliasing leaves a lot of jagged lines. Bumping it up to medium is a huge jump with lots more detail along with real-time reflections on the street and in the glass on the buildings. High isn't as big of a jump as it mostly focuses on adding more reflections, especially on the ground, along with higher-res textures and better lighting effects. Ultra improves a bit on the detail, but mostly affects the lighting and shadows, along with giving you more detail on further away objects. To see what kind of hardware you need to run Battlefield 4 with, I grabbed a few different graphics cards and ran them through the game. So to keep things fair, I used an Intel Core i5-4670K processor along with 8GB of RAM to remove as much of the CPU bottleneck as possible. However, it definitely does look like Battlefield is a game that appreciates a powerful processor. So when the game is fully out and I can do a little bit more of thorough testing, I'll see exactly what kind of CPU that you really need. But for now, I'm mostly focusing on the graphics cards. With the Radeon 7750, low settings were best to keep the frame rate from dipping below 30. Bumping that up to a Radeon 7870, it ran nice and smoothly on high, and for Ultra, a GTX 760 did the trick. If you want max performance, a single GTX 780 was able to keep things running above 60 frames per second at pretty much all times. If you're going to be grabbing the beta, I'd really recommend a Radeon 7770 or a GTX 650 Ti at minimum, as the game really does look quite nice on medium. You will need to install the latest beta AMD or NVIDIA driver to get the best performance, and I will of course have those linked in the description of this video. But as of right now, AMD cards tend to work much better. Half the time the game wouldn't even launch with the GTX 760, and I saw several crashes with both the 760 and 780, whereas I had no problems with the AMD cards. Once you get into the game though, it's actually really fun. A huge amount of the map is destructible, from the cars that are all over the map to the central skyscraper that can be destroyed by blowing up the supports. The beta map also nicely shows off how you can use helicopters, tanks and vehicles, boats, and of course doing it on foot. One big part of the strategy is to use the high ground. You can use elevators and helicopters to go to the top of almost any building on the map and rain down bullets and missiles. So are you guys planning on downloading the Battlefield 4 beta tomorrow, or do you already have it? Definitely be sure to let me know what you guys think about the game in the comments below. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you want to catch more videos like this, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel so you're always kept up to date with the latest and greatest. Anyway guys, I will catch you next time.